Title 5/2/2020 202000502_185614.mp4 7:08 p.m. 21GabrielDFlorez @gmail.com. YouTube channel youtube.com 1 of 12 Avondale AZ 85392, the Super Big USA. Okay, so basically what I mean is I'm basically doing a special project, I guess you could say, probably more for myself. So I'm not putting the stuff on really on YouTube. I'm just writing a bunch of freestyles, gangster freestyle raps, and recording them also. So I write them first and then I record them, and I've been throwing them onto Google Drive. And so basically what I'm doing is I want to do something for YouTube, because mainly that's where this stuff is emanating from. So what I'm doing for YouTube is, what I decided is basically kind of like an article review. I'm just going over stuff related to this journey that I'm going on right now. And I call it like a love gangsta journey is what I'm calling it, which is basically just me and my phone and doing something with the phone. And what I'm doing with the phone is just doing stuff on the phone while I write the gangster freestyle raps. So, and I plan on doing it for as long as I can go, because it's like a journey. Typically a journey is a long-term engagement, so that's why I say for however long. That's why I call it a journey, because I want it to be a long-term thing where you're going to come across a bunch of stuff. It's a journey, so it's exciting, it's impactful and meaningful. So that's the only kind of stuff I do is impactful and meaningful. And this piece of paper here, I decided, I can't remember how it came about, other than a bunch of ideas I had resulted in this. I printed out an image which sparked the idea for YouTube, something I could do for YouTube. And also on this paper I wrote some stuff that is going to benefit my journey. And what I mean is I wrote a bunch of definitions for terms that I'm using. I don't plan on sticking to them. They're not in stone, because we're going to see how it affects the way I use them. Because I can go ahead and just write the definition in my gangster freestyle rap straight from this piece of paper. I can do that. But what I decided to do is, let's take the terms I'm already using in my gangster freestyle raps, and let's go use them off-site from this journey thing, and write the definition for them, and see how it comes out, and stuff like that. So I'm just doing different things. This right here, I still consider this a part of the journey that I'm doing with my phone and writing freestyle raps. But it's not directly, it's not the actual freestyle rap. It's just a side project, a spin-off project that I felt would be beneficial to what I was doing, enough that I took a significant chunk out of my day to do it. And let me just give you the terms real quick. I'm not going to review the exact definitions because I don't have time. So, and you know, again, guys, I'm out here in the 623 area code, and 623 area code, that's the Super Big Arizona, as you guys know, so in the desert. So that's where I'm doing this journey. This is a unique aspect of this journey, is I don't leave, hell, I don't even leave the suburbs where I live. I don't even leave the state. I rarely even leave my house, but yet I'm on a journey. And the way I accomplish that is every day that passes by, every time the sun rises and falls and the moon comes up and that cycle continues, every time it does that, is another time, another time, another time. And so the number is related to distance, because distance is measured in miles, and miles are signified by numbers. So, and journey usually involves distance and stuff like that. So that's a unique aspect of this journey, is I don't even leave rarely where I'm at. So that's actually a pretty cool thing. So the definitions, I have a set list of fixed terms I put in my gangster freestyle raps, but I use them however it's a freestyle. So whatever I'm thinking at the time, whatever I hear, whatever I think, that's how it's being used. And for a couple of them, I give the exact definition. So in those cases, I don't have to think about anything. I just copy exactly what it said. And so I felt like, well, let's not do a rap. Let's just go take these terms and just play with these terms by themselves, because I feel like it'll melt into my writing, and that'll be beneficial, because pre-thought out ideas are always going to be stronger and more powerful than something just on the fly. So, and I felt like that would be something, that's not something you don't always need power, but I felt like that would be something good to meld into what I was doing. If a little bit of that comes into the freestyle, then that would be beneficial. I feel like, hey, why not? So let's go through the terms. Key is one term I use. Words is another term. Journey, of course, got to get journey in there, so that makes sense, right? Gangsta and love. Oh, sorry. Yeah, love. Sorry, love. Keywords. Love gangsta. Love gangsta journey. So I already mentioned that. That's kind of like the theme to this journey that I'm on. Is love gangsta journey is the theme to it, and I invented a logo for it and everything. So I got a logo. I have a title. It's like a makeshift company that I created, but it's just like a journey. It's something personal for me, something meaningful while I'm stuck here in this place. That the way that I'm going to maintain my faculties, the way I'm going to remain poised and ready for the war, and the way that I'm going to be able to execute these fatal strikes that I'm going to be executing without going far, without having money, without having the personnel, without having the resources. The way I'm going to be able to execute those fatal strikes when I have to, minus all those things, this is one of the ways I figured, let's go on a journey, because I'm intrigued with journey, I'm intrigued with myself, I'm intrigued with technology, I'm intrigued with these motherfuckers in front of me, really intrigued. So, and that's going to show in the work that I do. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of wig split, for sure. 100% guarantee you're going to see fatalities. 100% guarantee, and I'm gonna be the victor at the end of the day, all of the time, guaranteed. No matter what, no matter the scenario, against who. Why? Because I'm the most powerful cat on fucking planet Earth. And so that's pretty big in my eyes. LG is another one. Hum. Dog days. Haterade. And then in the definition thing, I threw what the Love Gangsta Journey logo is. So I told you there's a logo, but here I go into detail my thinking behind the logo. I define certain things in the logo, which is pencil art that I did to create the logo. So the logo's from pencil art, freestyle pencil art that I employed. It's a piece, really cool art piece that goes along. It's a logo. So it's my logo. It's what I wanted to use, what I was feeling at the time. And so I just define the parts of the logo, and then I go into what it means to me, what it means to everybody in the world, conscious-wise, anybody else in existence, anything. I define all that stuff, and I give it meaning, and I define it, clarify it. And the reason why I wanted to do that, because I was unsure about some of the pieces of the logo that came together, how it fits together as far as the meaning, putting the meaning into what I wanted it to. So I had to further define those to make the meaning more clear to me. So that way, when I'm sitting there writing these freestyles, I'm able to more easily boom, 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 employ it. Because sometimes when you're doing a freestyle, you can't describe a lot of stuff because, hell, you can't sit there and describe where, you know, your math came from and all this crap and stuff like that. But if you go at a later time and you go here, and then you get a few key words from that, and then you can employ that there, so it makes it easier, and you can actually put a little bit of that into what you're doing. So that's why I define that. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. We got more stuff coming up onto YouTube. This is gonna be an edited video that I'm gonna go, here in a second, I'm gonna go download a application for a vlogger application from the Google Play Store so that I can patch together, because I plan on, ahead of time, I planned on using more than one video. So that's what I'm gonna do next, and then I'm gonna have to record the other parts of this video, which is gonna be the title to this, and that's basically how this is going to go. And we'll just review different stuff that's related to what I'm doing here. And I got this little uniform on and stuff, so just making it official shit for YouTube, just whatever. I got, you know, winter, my big black winter boots here, and of course I'm in the middle of the desert in the super big Arizona, so it's kind of funny if you think about it. But all right, see you later, everybody. I'll be back.